Good everybody, my name is Goodman, CEO of Sons Miracle Nigeria Limited. Today I'm going to continue my teaching on value system. As I've said in other teaching that values are the foundations in which nations and communities are built. Any nation that you see that is progressing, that have progressed, it is because of values. That's why you see there are some certain people from some certain nations that will go to some certain nations, they can never go beyond the principles that they have practiced and lived by. Well, it's opposite when we come to Nigeria. I'm talking about even Nigerians. When they go to other nations, they must know they are Nigerians. They must demonstrate that they are Nigerians, either by stealing or by corrupt lifestyle or by lying or by faking things. They must that is just because that's what is in Nigeria. Because the value system that govern Nigerians and Nigeria is corrupt, it's wicked, it's diabolical. So these are the things. That's why you see what you see there. But how can we really build Nigeria? How can we build Benin City? How can we build Edo State and make it develop? Edo State can only be built and developed only with values and principles. Values or principles. Benin City can only be built by values or principles. So I said in some other teaching, if you build a company, put all the tools, put all the instruments, make it like paradise, bringing people that are professionals with the wrong value system, they will destroy that company within a short time. If you build a house, make that house a paradise. Bring in tenants that have money to pay. With the wrong value system, they will destroy that house, they will destroy that apartment within a short time. That is why if you go to some shops, not some shops, almost all the shops in Benin right now, just enter inside. Everywhere is disorganized. Reason is because the people that are working there, they are disorganized. They have the wrong value system. Go to any lawyer's office in Benin City. You see, everywhere will be dirty. The table will be disorganized because the lawyer or the people working there, the staff, they are disorganized. They have the wrong value system. Go to a church, enter the pastor's office. You see things you are not supposed to see because the pastor himself is disorganized because he has the wrong value system. Go to some houses. The person might be very rich, might have money, but just enter the room. You see everyone will be scattered. Why? Because the person though has money can come out with agbada, with suit, with big fancy clothes and fancy car. But if you go into the house, you see disorganization everywhere because the person though has money is disorganized, has the wrong value system. Wrong value system. So it is not money that make a nation great. It is not infrastructure building that make a nation great. It is the mindset of the people that make a nation great. Any company that develop from 0 to 100, it is because the people working there, they have the right value system. I made mention of GT Fast Food as another restaurant. I've been there. If you want to that, what I'm saying, go to GT Fast Food at Tekewan Road. You see what I'm saying? See socket that are pulled out from the wall. Still, they have management, they have manager, they have supervisor, they have people working there. They are seeing the socket pull out of the wall, but they are not doing anything about it because the people are working there, they are just after themselves, after that's the self-centeredness that are eating up Nigeria. Benin City is what has killed Benin. A lot of houses in Benin that are uncompleted, a lot of houses that are owned by people in Europe, abroad, that are abandoned because of the wrong value system of the people that live in Benin. Not just people that live in Benin, also the people that live in diaspora. Well, come to Europe and see Benin that have lived in Europe for 30 years, the way they're acting. They're like bush people. Even though they live in Europe and they're still living in Europe, they're like bush people. So it is the value system. Even when they are living in the country or living in the continent with right value system, they cannot learn the right ones, but they are still practicing the old ones that they learned from Benin. They are still practicing the old one they learned from Benin. Beside the fact that 6 out of 10 Benis in Europe are illiterate. When I say Europe, I'm talking about major part of Europe. Spain, Portugal, Italy, Belgium, Holland, Germany. 6 out of 10 Benis are stark illiterate, they can't read, they can't write. So how do you expect those ones to even learn the writing in Europe? It is difficult. So values system, the right value system build a nation. It is not the building of houses or building of roads. It is the infrastructure of the mind. The infrastructure of the mind. If you don't think rightly, you're going to do things in the wrong way. That's what I'm going to teach today. So I am a good man, and I think this teaching will help you. So right values will develop a community. Right values will develop a nation. So when I say community, I'm not just talking about the environment. I talk about people, because it's people that actually make the community, not the environment. So when a community, the human community, they are acting, they are in a good environment, and they are destroying the good environment because they have the wrong value system. So if we talk about, so we're not talking about community, I'm not referring to the environment, I'm talking about the people that live in the environment. So Benin will become a good community if the people that are living there have the right value system, if they are right, if their mind is right. But as long as their mind is wrong, they will always do the wrong thing. It doesn't matter what you are going to say, they're going to do the wrong thing. The only way they can change them, they have to be disciplined, to be like punishment attached to it. Then they start waking up. Otherwise, the wrong thing will still be done. So the right values will develop a community. Go to Use, go to Ego, go to Olia, go to Nubini. Everywhere is dirty, everywhere is scattered, because the people that are living there, they have the wrong mindset, wrong values. Even the house they are living, they cannot clean it. So if they cannot clean the house they are living, so what do you think they are going to do to the roads that they are passing to the house? What do you think? So it is not a problem of bad government. Even the government build those roads. The people that are living in that street, they will still destroy the road. Because we have seen that. Just build a house in Benin, make it fancy, beautiful, paint it, everything. Put people there. After 6 months, go there. You see everyone will be dirty, as though people are not living in the house. I've seen hotels that were built very fancy and beautiful. You have people walking there, still there will be cobweb in the rooms. They have people that have employed to clean the rooms. There will be cobwebs in the rooms because of the wrong value system. Even medical centers, go to medical centers. So medical centers in Benin, you find even the doctor's office is dirty and disorganized because it has the wrong value system. The wrong value system. So it is right values that develop a community. Right values develop a community. So now, in the other teaching, I talked about hard work, which is very, very important. The first teaching, I talked about love people. The second thing, I talked about hard work. Hard work is the second value system because, no nation can progress without hard work. No nation can progress without love people. That is why I see most nations, they will give visa to people to come to their country. Visa lottery to come to their country. It's love for people. That's why those nations are progressing and growing every now and then. Love for people. Love for people. Love for people. But in Nigeria, even within the same tribe, they are still discriminating within village and village in the same tribe. Hard work is the second milestone that build a community. Hard work. Laziness doesn't build anything. Laziness destroy. And the reason is build houses that are built, fine houses that are built within short time, they become dirty and broken apart because of the laziness of the people, laziness of the inhabitants, laziness of the people that are living there. The reason is some businesses that were built very fine, inaugurated, government went down, so on and so forth, everything was fine. After a few weeks, you see everything start breaking down because the people that are working there, they have the wrong value system. They are lazy. Hard work. How can you work in a company? You see a place that was painted very clean last few weeks and now it's dirty. You see it, you just pass. It doesn't concern you. How can it not concern you? How can it not concern you? Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work is the milestone that build a community. So on today's station, I'm going to be talking about a universal law. It's not a religious law, it's a universal law. Love people is a universal law. Hard work is a universal law. Any nation you see that have developed, I see developed because of hard work. Any nation that's developed, they have people that work 24 hours. I mean, everybody may not work 24 hours, but they have different shifts where people are working 24 hours. That's why they are producing more, and that's why they are growing. That's why they are developing. That's what they are developing. In Nigeria, when it's just few weeks before Christmas, everywhere they start closing down things. They start closing down business. People that are traveling to village, that are traveling, people they just it's like they were just waiting for that Christmas time. Christmas has not come. Oh, just few weeks before Christmas, they are already closing down shop, closing down businesses. When it's New Year, New Year, nah, New Year. After New Year itself, people are still in the house. People are still in the house. But you know, in the West, Christmas, people are working in the factories. People are working in the industries. Hospitals are still open. New Year, people are working in the hospital. People are working in the clinic. People are working. Factories are still working on for 31st night. Factories are working. Factories are working. So hard work, that's what you see these nations are developed. You say, you ask, do they not rest? They rest. It's a shift. People rest, other are working, other rest, other are working, other rebel. Work must continue. While other are resting, other are working. Other are in the house resting, others are working. But in Nigeria, they will just shut down everything. Shut down everything. There are people that will shut down their business for 1 month for fasting and prayer. They will think they will stay in church, they will fast, then God will not bring customers. God doesn't do this that way. God doesn't work that way. People go for fasting, for this day, fast and prayer, just leave their business, leave their family in the house. Leave their business, leave their family in the house. I don't say fast and prayer is not good, but you know, that business at the end, you say enemy, oh, I don't have money after how will you have money? You're not working, your business is closed. Even if you're not going to work, can you get somebody to replace you? No, they will just shut the whole thing down. They think they are honoring God. You are not honoring God. You are honoring your church and your pastor, and not honoring yourself. So hard work is the milestone to growth and development of any country or nation. So on this teaching today, this is the third value system, which is a universal law, not a religious law. It's a universal law. It's righteousness. Righteousness. Righteousness means do things in the right way. Righteousness means learn what is right and do it. That's righteousness. Learn what is right and do it. That's righteousness. Learn what is right and do it. That's righteousness. So all the teaching I'm giving to you, I talk about love people. Then learn what is loving people and love people. That's righteousness. Hard work. Learn hard work and do hard work. That's righteousness. Righteousness is a universal law. That is, learn what is right and do what is right. When we begin to practice righteousness in Benin City, you cannot be a tenant in a building and the place is dirty and you just overlook it. Instead, you will learn how to repair it and do it. You will learn how to repair and do it. So righteousness means do what is right. Doing what is right. Learning what is right. Doing what is right. But we cannot build Benin City when we are learning what is evil and still practicing the evil way of life and doing the same evil way of life. It is impossible to build that Benin City. Benin City will only be built is when everybody begin to learn what is right and do what is right. A company will become great when the staff and everybody will learn what is right in that company and do what is right in that company. More businesses collapse because they are not doing what is right. They are not learning what is right. People don't, the staff just think that it's not their business. It's not after all, they are just working there. That is the wrong mindset. That is the wrong value system. But if you're in a community, your utmost focus is what can I do to build this community? Learn what is right. Do what is right. If you're in a business sector, ask yourself, what can I do to build this business? Even though they have to still pay the state salary, but your goal should be, what can I do to make it bigger? What can I do to make it grow? Righteousness, doing what is right. You are a bus driver, do what is right. You are a medical doctor, do what is right. You are a lawyer, do what is right. You are a housewife, do what is right. Your husband, do what is right. You are a child, do what is right. You are a student, do what is right. You are a teacher, learn the things that are right and do what is right. Learn the thing that I do what is right. Righteousness is not just like, oh, because I go to church, oh, because I go to mosque, I'm righteous. That is not the thing, because the people that go to church, 99.9% of people that go to church in Nigeria are thieves. Church in Nigeria is a scam, big time scam. You guys listen to me now, you might go to church, but you know that what I'm saying, that's the truth. Church in Nigeria is big time scam. Pastors in Nigeria are thieves. They are the first class thief. We're coupled with the politicians. They are thieves. All these people are thieves. As a matter of fact, everybody in Benin is a thief. Everybody in Benin is a thief. So I said one of the things, they have levels. The only difference, there are levels. Everybody is Benin is a thief. Everybody is a thief. Everybody is a thief. So how can we come out from that thief lifestyle? Learn what is right and do what is right. You cannot be in an office. You are supposed to do some certain work. You just have to be looking. Now with WhatsApp, with social media, you start be WhatsApping your friends. And the work supposed to do, you're not doing it. I've been to shops in Benin. I saw that first in Lagos. I've been to shop. You will buy something, they will collect money from you, they don't want to give you change. I'm like, why wouldn't you give me change? You want me to ask for your change? Also, I made up my mind, next time I'm going to be in Benin, I'm not going to ask for my change politely. I will ask my change in a very harsh manner. I will ask for my change in a very harsh manner. That's what I made up, because that other time when I was there in January, I took things very calm. But next time I'm going to be in Benin, when I get to any place and they don't give me change, it's going to be very harsh on them, because that is stealing mentality. You were put there to serve the customers, not to dupe them, not to steal from them. Not to dupe them and steal from them. So righteousness is learning what is right, not learning what is wrong, and doing what is right. Righteousness. So we are to live a life of righteousness. Just learn the right thing. Anywhere go. I mean, you can get to an environment, there are good things and bad. Leave the bad one, learn the good ones, and do the good things. You are in a working place, they are good and bad. Forget the bad ones and learn the good things. You are in a country, forget the bad and learn the good and do the good things. Righteousness. No nation will develop without righteousness. No country will develop without. Benin City can never develop until we begin to apply righteousness in our personal life and in the community. Anywhere we go in Benin, apply righteousness. Just learn what is right. Learn what is right. Learn what in your workplace, anything you do, just learn what is right and do it. Learn what and do it. Anything that is right, just learn it. Learn it. Don't run away, because that's what they happen. Benin people are, if you tell them what is right, they run away from you. They just tear it. Benins that listen to learn what is right and do right things. Doing the right things, continuously doing the right things. Cannot be a passenger in the bus. You want to start fighting with a driver, or driver fighting with passengers. Cannot be in a shop. You want to fight with the sales girl, sales boy, because you think. And police officers, they are even worse. Police, I saw that in Ogida Barrack 2 or 3 times. I saw them. They just stand and start collecting money from people. I'm like, are the people drivers? Are they one that employ them? They will stay there. As if I was having a camera, I will record them. I'm going to do it next time. Next time in Benin, I'm going to go to that bar, Ogida Bar, and record those police officers where they are collecting money from people, which they are not supposed to collect from people. Righteousness in everywhere should be righteousness. Learn what is right and do what is right. Police officers in Benin, learn what is right and do what is right. Learn what is right and do what is right. Everybody, doesn't matter whether you are a businessman or not, you are a housewife or not, you are a tailor or fashion designer or not, whatever you are doing in Benin, learn what is right and do what is right. That's how we can build Benin City. That's how we can build Edo State. That's how we can build Nigeria. That is how we can build Africa. Doing what is right. I think this will help you. Teach it to your friends, teach it to your colleagues, teach it to your children. Those of you that have children, Teach it to your family. Do what is right. Learn it and do what is right. Don't always learn evil things. Always be quick to learn good things and do it. Bye.